getting this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from Wisconsin. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Thompson Robinson. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handout. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Rig.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Rig it. Go.
Thompson Robinson now. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Brought in right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
From the red zone on first. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on. 70, get on.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brian, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Levis. Brought in, Ty Fulton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Levis. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Green Bay right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Shotgun now for Levis. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Levis to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Looking to throw, Levis. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down carry for Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers finish up their opening drive.
touchdown, Chargers.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Quick! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second down, Jacobs. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. A play fake. Now Levis to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to get the Chargers the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Levis. McConkey's got it again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now Levis. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here.
42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
DTR looking to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Packers the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 38-yard line.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Hand off here to Lloyd. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Is Darian Porter in on the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. DTR to throw it. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throw their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Packers 21. Chargers 10. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, it's Levis. Defender right formation was looking for Ladd McConkey. So second down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Kraft has it. Big man's showing up the yards. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready? Ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Second and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready? Set.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready?
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Like 13. Like 13. 13. Tracy. Set.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
Throwing is Levis. That's completed right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
fresh set of downs now from the 39. Levis now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, they really love that play because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking quickly here.
18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Levis. Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
18-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Levis setting to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Jones going to try to pick it up. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Jones can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun now for Levis. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
24. Packers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And that That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds a man right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's DTR to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hiking 18. Hiking 18.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Thompson Robinson. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Ready?
Sending him on the dive. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
Ready?
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready?
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. I'll start with a give to Jones. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards, and you set it downs too.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Levis here on 1st down. On the comeback route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
18 on the play. 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Put the body on the line for his team. Offensive line fast.
12 more yards. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw, Levis. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead.
Touchdown, LA.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The kick is
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
This is Jacobs running left. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Handoff here to Jacobs. Shoots away from one. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 70 Simba.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th and long.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
8 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Like 54.
Back to throw. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Now it's DTR. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And the Chargers get home, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Get it. Packers 679 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
45. Packers 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Defense is hurrying, time running down.
Braden Fisk, a loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 18-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Okay,
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long.
let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. A big gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a